So the Premier League season 23-24 just ended, and now the 24-25 season is just around the corner. And I wanted to predict what each team would place in the Premier League. I'll not be doing the exact numbers as I know I'll get most of those wrong, but I'm going for round positioning. So I've got my tier list here. This is what we're looking for. We're looking for who's going to get relegated, who'll be in the relegation battle, the mid-table mandems, the Conference League, the Europa League, the Champions League, the champions of the league. And the last one, the champions of the league, will shock you. So watch till the very end. Okay, so let's begin. The first thing on my list is the relegation. This team consists of Southampton United, Bournemouth and Leicester City. I don't think these choices need much explanation apart from maybe Leicester City. But they did give off their title-winning manager to Chelsea, so I don't think they have what it takes to stay afloat in the Premier League. Next, we have the relegation battle. Teams with Ipswich Town, Brentford, Fulham and Everton. The reason why I don't think Ipswich Town is getting relegated is because they fought so hard to get up into the Premier League for their first time in years, and I don't think the club is going back down. Brentford has had a dodgy season last season. I don't think they'll do well. Fulham was good at times but also had dodgy seasons, and Everton is just Everton. Next, we have the mid-table mandems. We've got West Ham, Nottingham Forest, which I surprised myself by putting them so high up on the list. We also have Brighton, Crystal Palace and Wolves. These are teams which I don't think will do too well in the league and won't do too bad. The only team that's given me second thoughts is probably going to be Nottingham Forest. But I think they have the capability to do well and probably get a top 12 finish. Next, we have our next two teams, Chelsea and Newcastle. Now, please, Chelsea fans, please don't be mad at me. I myself am a Chelsea fan. And yes, we're starting to do well at the end of the season. But look who we've got for our first game. We have Manchester City. The Premier League shagged us. They gave us Man City to start the season. So I don't think we'll do very well to start the season. We also have a new manager that we're not used to. We don't know his play style, so that will be different for the players as well. Newcastle have been doing well in the past few seasons, but tanked a bit, and they've been around this sort of spot, so they deserve to go to the Conference League next season. Next, we've got the Europa League tier. Now, Liverpool fans, once again, must plead, you guys do not shout at me in my comments. You guys have got a new management, and this is the first season you will be under a different manager that's not Klopp in a very long time. And that adjustment period could affect your progress at the start. No doubt that you guys will bounce back from any slow start, but I do not see you hitting a Champions League spot in the start of the season. I was very tempted to put you Conference League as well. Aston Villa, although you do well this season, I don't see how long you can maintain that top level. So I had to put in the Europa League spot, which leaves our final four in the Champions League. So in the Champions League, we've got Arsenal, City, Tottenham and Man U. Now the reason why I put Man U above a Europa League finish and a Conference League finish, which I was tempted to do, was because, well, if Man U repeat the season they had this season, Ten Hag is gone. So many players are just going to leave because the management will get really strict on who you're going to keep. Man U have standards and you're going to keep it. So I think you're going to shoot back to the top. Tottenham have been in around the Champions League spot. Man City, there's no explanation for that all I need to say. And Arsenal, well, from the last two seasons, I don't think they'll be slowing down. I do think they may have issues because of the two bad beatings they've taken from City, stopping them winning the league each time. But I think the top four is pretty self-explanatory. And last but not least, the champion of the Premier League is, drumroll please, yes, it's not City. I know what you're thinking, but it's Arsenal. Now, I hate Arsenal as much as the next guy. In fact, if Arsenal win the Premier League, I will wear an Arsenal shirt on camera. I am not joking. I hate Arsenal with a passion. Now, to all Arsenal fans, I don't necessarily hate you. I just hate your club. Well, and I hate some of your supporters. Because anytime Arsenal do something good, I will never, ever, ever hear the end of it. But the reason why I think Arsenal are going to beat City this time is because, well, City's breaking records now. They're on a new sort of level in football. They've won 4 Premier Leagues in a row. And this type of consistency is hard to maintain even at the top level. And even though the Prem is turning into more of a Farmers League every season we go by, I do not think Man City is going to turn the Prem into the Bundesliga, and like how it was for Bayern Munich. I think City's time at the top has eventually fallen down. And the only team I see who has the chance to stop these madmen is Arsenal. So, if Arsenal win the league, I won't necessarily be happy. At the same time, I'll be happy. But if Arsenal somehow manage to do it, I will wear an Arsenal shirt on camera at the end of the season. Mark my words. Now, that was my rankings for the Premier League. Tell me what you don't agree with and tell me what you agree with. And please, Arsenal fans, please don't make a mockery of me if I do have to wear the Arsenal shirt. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.